What's going on?
Yeah, good. So, welcome guys to What's the Time, Mr. Wolf. I've got a special artist in today, very amazing artist called Mr. Savvy.
Love.
How you doing, Mr. Savvy?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. I'm glad to be here, bro.
Yeah, dope. So, basically, I see you in an event the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your performance was dope, and I thought I must bring you out to my podcast and give you a chance to perform and showcase your talents for the people that I'm around as well. How did you find it?
I find it good, bro. First of all, it's a pleasure to be on board, like to get to know someone like you, meet someone like
Thank
you.
you.
Is obviously the fact that we synced straight away and we found like we caught a vibe straight away. That means a lot, you know what I mean? I found that very uplifting and a good feeling as well. Yeah, it's exciting to be here, bro. I'm just trying to like spread my music, spread my message, and network as much as possible and grow as an artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope. So basically, you know, I mean, this is the first ever podcast I'm doing. I appreciate you for coming on board, and I've got a couple questions for you. The ones that you feel uncomfortable about answering, you don't have to. If you, I mean, they're very simplistic. Just trying to get to know you as an artist, and more time, you know, get to know the music you provide us. So,
100.
More time. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Is for the people. You understand? For the creatives, the musicians, for everybody trying to project themselves to the reality we live in. So I'm very happy to have you here because you're a very good presence to have.
Yeah, love, brother.
Yeah, so my first question, I hope it wouldn't digress you too much. What is your favourite childhood memory?
Mad. Okay, so I've definitely got a few. I'm not gonna go through all of them, obviously. But I'll be here for time.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I know we got homes to get to, so.
my Batman and my Robin.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I mean, I've got a collection here.
Yeah.
And if you've got an hour,
I didn't like Wolves. It wasn't Michael Jackson. No. But what was yours?
Mine. So mine was actually, so when I was younger, I actually did musical theatre. Nice. People don't know this about me, but obviously I obviously went to Saturday school, I did like music, dancing and drama and music. And I got a chance to perform in the West End theatres.
Nice.
And there's one show I did basically in Drury Lane. Drury Lane, you might have heard of it, it's quite popular West End theatre. But yeah, basically I had a chance to perform a song called War. Everyone knows about it, like War. Huh? What is it good for? Absolutely. Mad. It was a mad show, and I got a chance to perform that. And basically, what happened is that it's basically like a solo thing, so it's a solo song. And my mic went off.
Oh my God.
It was a mad thing. And when I said this place is like this if you've been to Drury Lane, you know what I'm talking about. This place ain't no small boy theatre. You know what I mean? It's established things. Like, we're talking like big West End shows are held there. So I mean, it's like a once in a year thing. So yeah, I did that. The mic went off, and what I did is that I kind of like got shook a bit. I got shook at first, but I thought to myself, you know what? I'm not gonna stop this. You know, I'm not gonna. I've worked too hard to get to this point.
Yes,
you know, I mean, I'm a young kid. I'm trying to make a name for myself. So I kept on going while the mic was off, and the audience was going crazy. When I say they were going mad, cheering me on, it went lit, it went crazy, and that's probably that thing that sticks with me. You know what I mean,
that's the confidence, right? That's what. No, like that split second when they want to see if you're gonna fly the first flight. That's
100.
it. And you fought that situation and
100,
you come out well.
100,
and I advise everyone, don't, unless your life is in danger, always, fight.
Just fight, keep going. Stay focused. So that's probably my biggest childhood memory, I'm honest with you, yeah.
I like that one, that's dope.
So it's like light one in there, like warm up.
Yeah, so what's your biggest failure?
Biggest failure.
This
that was a hard one because that requires you to be more self-critical.
Yeah, really, you know what I mean. So I mean, you don't have to answer, but we would like.
Personally, I feel like you can never really fail in life. Everything else is a lesson.
Thank you.
As long as you take something from it, you know what I mean.
I love that.
So,
I read that
so you know what I mean. I read a lot of books like that, so I get that kind of laid as well. So in terms of like my biggest failure, obviously the failure when I say biggest lesson was probably when I released my debut project. obviously it was an achievement making that project in general, because obviously I did it by myself. I produced it, I mixed and mastered it by myself. I did everything by myself, and I made some of the beats, and not all the beats. I made some of the beats, and I got some featured other beats as well. And it was a great achievement, but it didn't do the numbers I was hoping for. And I thought based on the hype and the people that are showing me love, I thought to myself, this will do at least like 10,000 streams, or do something like it'll hit people, or it'll kind of like it'll reach a big crowd. But it never got to that stage, and I was a bit like, what's going on? Why isn't it happening? Obviously, on reflection, I think it was just my fan base wasn't as strong as I thought it'd be. So I really needed to invest myself. I really needed to apply myself and go to myself. Okay, 100%. I had to go back to the drawing board, be like, I need to really see what's holding me back and becoming a more connected artist. People can actually connect to on a level, and then I can actually get the results from that connection. So so that was definitely my biggest failure. I think, like, in terms of my career. Obviously, I've had other failures in life outside of music, but in terms of music related,
we only want one.
100.
Like what you basically, you could turn an L into a W.
That's it.
Many L's into
That's
W.
it. Fully.
So, I like that answer. That was dope.
Thank you, brother.
How would your parents describe what you do?
Okay, that's an interesting question. My parents would probably describe my music as like as a vibey music. Music you can just vibe to. You know what I mean? Like music.
Well, I've got a follow up for that.
Okay.
Well, basically, like.
But they're still learning about my craft. I don't think they really know like what I really do. You know what I mean? I release songs, I show it to them, they love it, and that's it. You know what I mean? They don't really know they don't know about my projects. They don't know about everything I've been doing on the side.
I wanted to kind of find out. Do they know that maybe 10, 20 years ago they say music is not something they want you to be a doctor, especially
100.
Where most of us come from, right? And it's like, do they perceive it as now in the times that we're in, where a lot of artists are making a lot of money from it? Do they perceive it as a viable business? Do they see it as a waste of time?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I would lie to you, at the start, it was definitely seen as a waste of time, because I think they didn't truly believe I had the talent to really break through. I think they believed in me as someone that was ambitious and hungry, but I think they saw the talent. I had to really work on my craft to really show them that I'm not just about this hustling thing, I've got talent as well. So that was the thing as well. So I think, again, over the I think at the start they saw it as a waste of time, but over time they're going to teach themselves that this is actually not as bad as I thought it was. That this is actually pretty decent. I can actually do something with potentially this career. Yeah. So they support me fully. They're fully behind me. They show me love all the time. Yeah. But I've come from that home where you have to really prove yourself in it.
Yeah, no, it's important as a man as well. Like, we will always want to look after our own mood, be able to protect ours, and I think you're on the right craft. Always stick to what you want to do. Don't let them dictate to you. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Because
they'll tell you to go be an engineer.
That's it. They want the safe zone, and they want you to achieve the safe goals.
It's not a bad thing. What's your favorite holiday music?
Favorite holiday music?
What's like your go-to music when you're like on holiday? Or let me rephrase it. What's your favorite go-to movie and music?
Movie and music. Okay. First, you said music first. I'll address that first. I'll probably say like a Burna Boy rhythm. So it will be like a Yay or one of his Nietzsche's last. That's on my playlist a lot now. Big up Burna Boy. Big up his grind. He's one of my influences as well. So I respect the guy and what he's done. Movie wise, I'll probably say Coming to America. I love that movie. Like
that's a movie you could go to.
Yeah, 100%. There's no bad part. There's no bad part. You get me? Like every part of the movie is a vibe. So
I'm gonna take that in.
Yeah, fully. Then I'll probably say that's my vibe. Yeah.
And how does that reflect? Like, what does that say about you, shall I say?
I feel like that just says that I've got a very diverse. Obviously, I've got very good African roots. I appreciate my culture a lot, my people a lot, my sound, my where I've come from, where I birthed from. But at the same time, I'm also like I'm also into things that's gonna influence you and impact you. So like the stuff like the comedy, Coming to America, that's all comedy. That's all laughter, and that just shows me I'm just a person that likes to be in tune with anything, you know what I mean? Like all kinds of things. I want to make people happy. My goal as a person is to make people happy. So I'm watching these movies, I get involved in this kind of music. showcase that kind of
boys,
side to
music
me.
it does make me feel
Happy,
good.
man. Makes me happy. Makes me feel good. It makes me feel relaxed and feel like, you know what I mean, like level. So yeah.
Coming to America is a good fun.
And that's a good movie as well. Get me, yeah.
I love that answer. That was dope.
Thank you, brother.
What has been your least favourite job?
Least favourite job? Yeah. Any employers watching is going to kill me.
It's a time to be honest.
Oh, man.
Let them know.
Man. To be honest, I probably won't see them again, so I've already got no too much worries there.
It's not my fault.
You don't say too much, but
yeah, no, you don't have to
least favourite job. I can't lie to you, like, least favourite would have to be a time I worked for a cold calling agency. Okay. So I went door to door. I was basically trying to like recruit people to become like recruit people to charities to get them to sign up, and it's basically cold calling, going to doors, and I do this from 10 till 10 in the morning to 10 in the evening every day.
People that do that
6 day brother, it's another level, and that's when I was trying to figure it out, trying to figure out my career, where I was going to go in my life. So yeah, that's definitely the aspect I think I've definitely that's probably one part of my life I probably wouldn't say. I'd probably say that's the least favourite part of my life or the jobs I've done so far.
That sounds good because that builds character, you know.
Fully. Makes you a more grounded person, you know what I mean, or humble. But the people I work with, I love you guys.
Yeah, good guys.
I know you people I work with are dope.
Commission only.
No salary. Zero salary.
Digress, yeah?
You know what I'm saying, man? Oh man, the grind is real.
Let's skip up, man. Tell me about the most influential person for you that kind of give you from where you've worked. You said you've had certain hard jobs and that, but who give you the motivation? Who give you the inspiration to continue doing your passions? To where you are now and where you want to go.
I mean, I think influential is like a strong word. I think obviously I do this for my family. I do this for my people, but at the same time, in terms of influence, I would say like personas that influence me as an artist musically is probably Kendrick Lamar. Oh, nice. I love what he's done. I love what he's achieved in his career and what he's done to really put Compton on the map and put his people on the map. So I'm influenced by him, like influential wise. But in terms of the person that really influenced me is God.
God,
you know what I mean? That's my. Jesus. He's just the you know what I mean? Like God is the one that guides me. God's the one that gives me hope. Lifts me up high, and it keeps me going. So yeah, that's probably what I'll say.
I love that one. That was a good answer as well. Alright, so next question. What is your latest release? And how long has it been out?
Okay, so basically my latest release is called TALLE. Okay. And it's been out since I believe it's the 4th of November. So that's basically now approaching 2 weeks now. 2 weeks this Friday.
And how has it been performing for you?
Very good, man. Yeah, we gave a good reception. But I've released on all platforms. I haven't got a music video for it yet, but obviously the audio is out there for the people. It's doing good. It's nearly at 10k streams on
some good
Spotify.
For it though. I see some.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got some like reels as well. So I got some vibes on the social media. So when people tune in, they realize it's actually a better track than they expect. I think the reels are done for the track. Has brought the track to life. Yeah. So that's kind of like my goal. So yeah, that's it. That's what I've done.
If I could say something, watching you perform that track twice now.
Yeah.
The first time I was oversaturated with
a lot of other artists
experiences. Not even that, I was out already. I've just done the show prior, so I didn't really get the full thrill. Having an intimate setting like we did in LCCM, right?
Yeah.
It was so dope, you know, like. It was immersive.
100.
And I got to. No, it was like a private perforance, and thank you for coming down.
All good, brother. I'm really happy I came through. I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud, bro. Yeah.
Dope. That's good. And then obviously, how did you find the performance? How did you find LCM and the whole setup part?
Yeah. First of all, the actual networking part of the night, the first part was actually really interesting. Okay, nice. It was very engaging.
Oh yeah, so
seeing the music publisher come through. I think Maria and the host as well. I don't know her name, but Yeah, she was. It was actually really well orchestrated and well put together. Some amazing questions came out of it. Some amazing advice came out of it. I learned quite a bit. So that was a brilliant part of the night. And then obviously the second part when I got a chance to perform, that was quite cool as well. See another artist flex there, do their thing, performing. Another Afrobeat artist. Yeah. Had I would call it war music. Like war music. You know what I mean? A very like powerful, very like so.
It made you move.
It made you move. Yeah, it moved something inside you. You know what I mean? There was very a lot of musicality to it. So I definitely vibed with that. But yeah, man. But the performance itself was a vibe. I really enjoyed it. The audience really vibed with me. It wasn't like a huge crowd, but that's not always you don't always look for huge crowd. You look for connection. You know what I mean? It can be one person, it can be a million. Like it doesn't really matter. You gotta look for that connection. You know what I mean?
JD is a good man, and if he congratulated you, I'll say you should take that to the bank.
100%. That means a lot. I think when you get love from anyone in the industry, it means a lot.
And the other question: what is your aspirations as a musician?
Aspirations is to become a household name, become a superstar, and also build a niche that messes with my music and messes with my sound. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to build I know how hard it is right now to break through. Savvy on the rise. I know how hard it is to break through and become like a bigger artist, and to build a niche in this industry because it's so saturated. I read a stat the other day that 100,000 songs uploaded to Spotify daily. 100,000 songs. So you can imagine the amount of people you're trying to fight against. You know what I mean?
Rare, isn't it?
You have to. You have to be a special talent. And it's not just that you've also got to market yourself to be a better. To be a bigger artist itself, you know what I mean, and connect with your audience. So so the goal is to become a household name, is to impact people. I want to be able to create generational wealth for myself, and I want to be able to fulfill a God-given fulfilled purpose. You know what I mean? Okay, to its fullest. Yeah, love, brother.
And I'll try final up is on this question. What name of your favorite artist?
Name my favorite artist. Yeah. So I mentioned it briefly earlier. It's probably Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. Your go-to artist.
That's my go-to guy.
Kendrick's
my guy. You know what I mean? I love his sound. I love his message. Yeah. I love what he does for the culture. You know what I mean? He's definitely someone I hope one day to at least work with. I love to work for the guy. I love to collaborate with the guy at some point. And that the goal is to get to the point where I kind of earn that respect and earn those credentials. But yeah, man. But naturally, as an artist, I'm influenced by many people. It's not just one artist. I'm also influenced by many guys. I have many favorite artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I just
UK, US.
One.
Well, that was one.
Thank you.
That's it. That's all you need.
So, before we end the podcast, can you introduce your latest track and kind of give us your team, let us know what you're about, like what aspirations we're looking forward to in the next year.
Yeah. So the song obviously is TALLE, Afro pop, Afrobeat vibe on all platforms right now. Dropped just under a couple of weeks ago. Shout Hilla Boy, the producer. Shout Ak, my engineer, my mixer mastering. Shout EK for the supporting the artwork and the real content and the video content. Shout yours truly for the photos and the support and getting the music out. Aaron, basically, it's yours true. Life of one truly. I forgot his social name, but apologies, but it's Aaron, basically, my guy. Anybody else? I don't want to forget no one, but shout out my team. I've got like a little up and coming record label that I'm working on right now, Alpha Soul Records. So shout out people that support me there. Ricky, my guy. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Remedy. Shout out to Norby. I've got so much love for people. I've got so much love for people. I swear. I've got so much love. I can't lie. Like, I've not done it. Me being in this position, I will not be where I am right now with the support of these kind of guys coming with me, riding with me from day one. You get me? So it means a lot, man. It means a lot.
I love that.
And I thank you, Mr. Wolf, for bringing on the show, bro.
No problem. I mean, all I can ask you is to ask them one question.
9 o'clock. Yeah, so we're finishing now.
But we're rounding up.
So just one question.
Yeah.
That I would like. No, actually, we're done. Sorry.
We're done. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah.
So nice have you. Can you just put your track in and then I'll bang
For
it
sure.
and let them get a vibe.
100%, bro. 100%. The new rhythm for your head top.
Hey, so this has been What's the Time, Mr. Wolf, with Savvy. You know, Savvy's come a long way. Hopefully we go even further. Definitely go
Stripe
further.
believes every business
And,
is great for something.
Anyone that's
Shopping for
interested in
books?
jumping on
That's
the
what bookshops are for.
podcast, you're welcome. You know, anytime.
Bro. This is Talle
We're here
Talle.
for the people. Now we're about to play Talle Talle by Savvy.
Turn up the pressure, give me the pleasure. Driving the weather, nothing but leisure. Turn up the pressure, give me the pleasure. Driving the
Yeah, you need to watch it before it.
nothing but Talle, Talle. Talle, Talle. Talle, Talle. Talle, Talle. Talle, Talle.
Vibe to the thing, man. That's what you gotta do, like the vibe. This vibe. Get me.
I'm putting my love on the line. All this trouble, I need time. I know the feeling is so surreal. I know. I rap on your waist while you whine. Some more tonight, you're divine. All our worries are washed away. Talle, talle. Talle, talle. Talle, talle. Talle, talle. Talle, talle. I take my corner, I am so torn up, girl, that you make me quickly. I like a sauna, but this girl on ya, now there's no.
Where's the Henny? Kiss it. Oh, I'm sorry. Bye. I didn't even know.
When you was down and falling,
But I mean,
I came to town so
they
surely.
can always
Oh,
check
you
the
don't
track out.
up on the
This is a
way.
podcast.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Like, this just is gonna highlight.
Yeah,
There's the whole health thing.
you don't have to listen to the whole
If you
thing.
like what you hear,
It's so great
definitely.
to have you.
Thank you, brother.
And
Thank you.
hopefully I get to see you soon, my
Yes, my brother. Yes.
Hey. So guys, also make sure to lock in, Mr. Wolf from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every week. Take care.
No problem.